Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Spiritual Enchantress here. Today we're going to go through a card reading that is going to reveal your hidden gifts and talents. So I have 4 piles for you to pick from today. Pile number 1 has the aquamarine, pile number 2 obsidian, pile number 3 selenite, and pile number 4 yellow citrine. So take a moment, close your eyes, see what number pops up in your mind's eye, and that is the pile for you. Let's get started. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. This reading is going to tell you what some of your hidden gifts and talents are. So you picked aquamarine, which is beautiful and really reminds me of energy, healing, calm, serenity. Just really reminds me of the ocean and swimming and just beauty. Let's get started with some tarot. So 10 of Cups. Let's put this aside. 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. So right off the bat from this reading, I'd say that you have a gift of seeing the positive side of things, and because of that you're really good at knowing when to take action on things that you're passionate about. And like see with this Eight of Wands, it's really like forging forward towards your goals, and the Emperor is super business savvy, super intelligent, knows the game and how to play it essentially. And with Ace of Pentacles, it's like creation and ideas for abundance. 10 of Cups is a very happy card, cause for celebration, joy, love, and peace. And so because you're such a loving, caring person that can really see ahead into the distance of all of the possibilities on the horizon, and really good at coming up with ideas and not scared to take action on those ideas. I really feel like you're the kind of person that they want as a leader. You're the kind of person they want to get things done. You're the kind of person that people come to for advice. You're the kind of person that people respect and admire. You have a lot of mental fortitude. You can really look at a task at hand and see both sides of things. You can see, yes, this is some things that could go wrong, but here's some other alternative steps that we can take to overcome that. And because you can see different alternatives and ways around things, you're not scared to move forward. Group number 1, I think you're a very business savvy, leadership kind of person. Let's pull some more cards here. Dog spirit, loyal to what you love. And that makes sense with this 10 of Cups here and Ace of Pentacles. Like, you're really forging after the things that you love, group number 1. You stick with it through the tough times. It doesn't matter what other people say, the negative Nancy's. They might say, oh, really, you're going to do that? That's not a real job. Or, oh, only 1% of people make it. Are you sure you can really go after that? But you're the kind of person that says, yes, I love this, and that's all that matters. It's not about the money for me. That's just a side effect of my hard work. But if I love it enough, it'll make it worth it in the end. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Interesting that this comes up under the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, because these are much more like forging your path, kind of. It almost seems less gentle to me, these cards. So with this coming up underneath it, it's like you have an uncanny ability to make the decisions, do what's right in a way that's not harmful or hurtful to other people. So you're the manager that people look up to. You're the leader that people feel comfortable coming to for help. But you know, when you walk into a room, people aren't scared or terrified. You're not that domineering kind of leadership role. You're much more down to earth and caring, and want to know what other people's perspectives are. And that's really reflective in this Ten of Cups as well. There's lots of abundance and joy and happiness and celebration with others. And because you're loyal to what you love, and because you bring a gentle touch, and you have that ability to have a caring and nurturing energy to other people, that really helps you bring about the abundance that you want in your life, group number one. And with this deer, I just love these cards. They're from the Animal Spirit deck. I'll link down below. But it's like this little bejeweled light where the third eye would be, and it's like you have this wisdom about you. And same with this dog spirit has it as well, right where the third eye chakra is, like very intuitive. You really trust your gut when you're passionate about something. You just have this uncanny ability to know what the right move is, even when it doesn't make logical sense. And yet again, 19, third eye, and hectate, the in-between. It's also the number 19, and she also has this beautiful radiant light where her third eye chakra and her crown chakra would be. And that really goes with your intuition, group number one. Very in tuned with spirit, very in tuned with what feels right to you. You're not going to just do something because someone else thinks you should. You're not going to just do something because that's the way you do it. You are going to follow your gut and your intuition and take other people's perspectives into account, and you're going to do what feels right to you. You have this really innate ability to connect with the ethereal realms and pull information in through in that way. Oh, see, I get leadership. Eponia. I did say leader. You are a leader, group number one. I can just tell by these cards up here, especially with the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. You are a wise leader, and I just love this card. It's so beautiful as well. You really have just this way about you that people look up to. You know when to take charge and how to do it in a way that people respect you. It's not like a dictatorship where people only listen to you, or they only take advice because you force it upon them. You really have this knowledge and this gentleness about you that people really respect. Soul family. You don't have to do it alone. So I feel like because of the gentleness and the approach you take to life, the approach you take to going after your goals and following your heart and respecting others in their lives and the way you treat other people, you have a really great soul family to back you up. You have a tribe of people that you can call upon to help you through tough times, through good times. You have this community that you've built around yourself because of the type of leader and the type of honest, kind person that you are, group number 1. And you got Star Mother. It's almost like you're, because of the leadership role and that you take, it may be really like the head of your family. In this community, this soul family that you have, group number 1, you're really looked up to as like a mother figure. And even if you are a male, that doesn't exclude you from this. You're very nurturing and kind to the people that have your back, very nurturing and kind to the people in your company, to the people in your friend group. And a lot of people have this loving respect for you like they would for their own mother. And that's a really, really wonderful thing, a really wonderful quality to have, because not many people can command the respect of others in a way that is so genuine. It's so genuine because you're such a genuine person. I really hope this resonated with you, group number 1. That's all I have for you today. Hope you have a good week. Bye. Group number 2, welcome back. This reading is for your hidden gifts and talents. Those of you who chose this group, your stone today is obsidian. It's a very grounding stone. It just really makes me really think of like rooting in, creating solid foundations, and a really down-to-earth kind of person would pick this pile. So let's see what we have. We're going to start with tarot today, group number 2. We have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the World, and the Fool. Interesting. I really feel from these cards together, group number 2, that you are a very empathetic person, and you often feel a heaviness from people. Like you really carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You really allow the struggles of others place a burden on your own shoulders. It's like you take on what isn't necessarily yours to take on. And that's not a bad thing, in the fact that that means you have a giant heart and you have so much compassion for other people, to the point where it actually eats you away from the inside. With this 3 of Swords, it's like a bleeding heart. It's like you just keep taking on the pain and suffering of others, and it's getting you down. It really gets you down, but the thing is, if you don't train yourself to put up boundaries and know when to say yes and when to say no to people, group number 2, this can really hinder you from seeing the beauty in life that's all around you. The World is a very encompassing card. It's like you can encompass all of the emotions. You can feel them so deeply. You have this ability to see anyone else's point of view. You can put yourself in their shoes. You're a very worldly person that can go in basically into any group of people and see what their perspective is without trying to force your own opinions on them. It's like you're a very well-rounded person, and you see all sides of things, all perspectives. You don't take a left perspective versus the right, or right versus wrong, or good versus evil. You can see the dualistic qualities in each situation, and how everything isn't just black and white. And that is such a powerful quality to have. And and often people that have this quality came to this life to be light workers. They came to heal people. They came to create change and forge new ways of thinking and new ways of being in this world. So you're quite honestly most likely a change maker in this world, a healer in this world, group number 2. So don't let the fact that you have these weights on your shoulders and these burdens in your heart, these pains in your stomachs take you down. Because if you can learn how to move past your own pain and to let go of the pain of others, only taking it on to transmute it into love, into kindness, and because you have that ability to see all sides of things, you're going to be a really powerful healer. Group number 2. I resonate with this a lot because I came into this life and had to go through a lot of really tough things and not really be understood by a lot of people, but it has changed me so much, and now I can help other people. I can help them move through it, and I can create change, and I think that you really can too, group number 2. And with the Fool, it's like new beginnings. When you can learn from the pain that you've went through, when you can learn from the pain of others, and you can have compassion for them, and you can see where in this world things are unjust, where in this world that there is space for change, then you can create new beginnings. You can be a change maker. You can forge your way in this world. You know, people who come up with new technologies to replace plastics or to recycle, to make biodegradable products that aren't gonna strain the planet, to come up with products that are not harming animals, to come up with programs that help underprivileged youth overcome their situations. There's so many places and people in this world that need help from people like you, and I think that you have a really strong purpose in this world. Group number 2. Believe in yourself, squirrel spirit. Yeah, there is definitely a light within you. You just have to be able to recognize it. You have to be able to see how powerful you are, because you have a power within you. Empathetic people it's a superpower, and I know a lot of people can look at it in a negative light because it can be very draining, but it's not without purpose. Watch and wait, seahorse spirit. And time to collaborate, ant spirit. And that is a number 1 coming up under beginnings and the world. So I feel like right now, at this point, you might not fully believe in yourself. You might allow that weight and that heaviness take you over, and you're second guessing yourself. You're second guessing your power, but you don't need to. You need to watch and wait. So when I see this, it's like you really need to do that inner child work, that shadow work. Look it up online or on YouTube. There's lots of really good resources on ways to do that. I would highly recommend Wu Wei Wisdom on YouTube. They have really good content on inner child work and shadow work, and how you can find the power within yourself to overcome obstacles in your life. And I think through doing that and through doing that work, you're going to become even more well-rounded. And then you can collaborate with people. Like I said, change maker. You are a change maker in this world in whatever way, shape, or form. Don't judge yourself. It could be in an artistic way. It could be in a inventive way. It could be in a social services kind of way. It could even just be being the change in your own family dynamic. If this whole family dynamic is surrounded in darkness, and then you bring the light from within and you shine it out on everyone, it is going to make a change. Even if it's little by little, that change makes a difference in this world. That ripple effect ripples upon the whole collective of society. Hera. She's like a warrior and she has these peacock feathers. She's very unique. 2 is about self-love. It's like aligning with yourself, collaborating with others, but coming into alignment with yourself. So it's like you're scattered right now. Group number 2, which is very easy when you're an empath for that to happen. But you really have to go within and align to who you really are. What is it that you want? Don't worry about what anyone else thinks or what they're projecting onto you that you are. You're rude, you're worthless, whatever. I don't know what it is, but those things, they put us down and then they keep us from moving forward. You need to let go of those things. You need to let go of what other people are saying about you and see the power that you have within. Think about, what is it that brought you joy in childhood? What were the things that lit you up and just kept you excited all day? Was it drawing? Was it playing tag with your friends? What was it that you liked to do? Did you like to play school with your friends? Did you like to play music? Those things that lit you up from the inside out, there's something there, there's substance there of what your purpose is today, how you're gonna be that way former, that way changer is often reflected there. And don't let anybody else tell you what that is. You know what that is. And when you get in alignment with yourself, that's how you'll really know where to go from here. And then radical acceptance, Freya. So you have this ability to understand people, to align with who they are, with how they feel on the inside. And because of that, you have the ability to really heal this world. And like I said, when you accept yourself, radical acceptance, when you accept who it is that you are and what you came here to do, and you can accept other people and for who they are, and you can build them up and help them break down their walls, you're gonna make such a big change in this world. It's like when you accept yourself for who you are, the ability to accept others for who they are without trying to change them, and it becomes really strong and it's very powerful. And she has these 2 infinity symbols on her chest, so it's like part of the cycle. It's change is created as a ripple from the change that you make, and it will keep going from there. It's like, oh, what's that movie? Pay It Forward. Every good deed that you do, every smile that you bring into this world, every nice thing that you say to somebody, that affects their whole day. And in turn, that affects how they treat people in their day. And that ripple effect is very amazing. Boundaries. Yes. Okay, group number 2. Like I said before, empaths that are untrained, they take on that heavy energy, that sadness and that suffering of the world. It can be very draining, so it's saying you need to establish boundaries. I do have a video on boundaries if you want to check that out as well. It's on my channel. It's called Boundaries, an Empath's Medicine. And it's really about personal boundaries, what you're going to allow people to do and say to you, but also saying no and yes to things in your life. Are you the kind of person that says yes to everybody because you want to please everybody, but then at the end of the day, you're not happy, you're drained, and you're not getting the things done that you want to get done because you're putting everyone else ahead of yourself? Are you allowing people to say things to you that are bringing you down and not standing up for yourself? Are you uncomfortable with, you don't want to make other people uncomfortable, so you just shut down and don't say anything even when you could or should say, no, you don't need to talk to me like that, or whatever that may be? I would definitely recommend looking into boundaries as well as part of the inner child healing and things of that nature that are going to really help you step into your light and accept yourself. And Starseed, what lights you up? You're a Starseed. You came here, like I said, I knew it, to create mass amounts of healing and change. Group number 2, you're a very strong empath. That's what I'm picking up from this reading. What lights you up? That's what this card says. You really need to go within and find what lights you up, because when you follow that, when you follow those inner nudges towards the things that bring you joy today, not when I retire, I'll be happy. When I get the promotion, I'll be happy. When I XYZ, I'll be happy. No, you need to be happy today. What can you do today to be happy? What can you do today that is going to change your own life? Because in doing that, you will inevitably change others. So that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this video, please like it. If you think that anyone would gain value from this video, please share it with them. And if you like my card readings or you're into yoga, please subscribe below if you haven't already. Ring that bell notification button to be updated with new content. I usually do 2 yoga videos a week and at least 1 card reading. Thanks so much. Bye. So, group number 3, welcome back to the reading. This reading is about your hidden gifts and talents. And we chose pile number 3, which has the crystal selenite. Very clairvoyant, intuitive type of crystal. So, we'll see what that means for this reading. Let's start off with some tarot cards. We have the 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, interesting, 3, 3, 3, and Ace of Wands. I was gonna laugh if it was 3 of Swords, I'd be like, oh my gosh, okay. Anyways, so right off the bat, 3, 3, 3, what I'm getting from that is like very spiritual. Definitely some spiritual mojo here, and often the 3 is associated with like a spiritual teacher. So like Holy Trinity, 3, 3, 3, mind, body, and spirit. There's like a very aligned kind of personality here. 3 of Wands, you have this ability to really be optimistic, like looking out onto the horizon and seeing opportunity. You're the kind of person that can see the beauty in things, the opportunities that are available to you. Some people look out and they only see lack. They only see what there isn't, what can go wrong, but not you, group number 3. You're a very optimistic person. 3 of Cups, you know how to celebrate. You are a very happy, joyous person. And I believe that you'd make a really good teacher. Like 3 of Pentacles is about finding a spiritual teacher or finding a teacher that's going to help you on your journey. So I really think that because you're an optimist and you're really friendly, bubbly, outgoing personality, that you would make a really good teacher, leader, mentor to somebody. And with the Ace of Wands, this is about like ideas and creation. It's about coming up with things to take action on, coming up with ideas to move forward with. And so I believe that you're a very creative person, and creativity is like the underlying necessity to be a teacher, because you need to be able to think in multiple different ways to convey what it is that you want to convey to the people who are looking up to you for guidance and for advice. And I just really think that you're a super fun, optimistic person, group number 3, and that you really have like this sense about you to know where to go next. Like this is a very intuitive stone that you picked. And they just like in this card, they have like all these like funky outfits, like rave outfits, which Like, I love that kind of stuff. And I just feel like you have this like really good sense of fashion and style and like this uniqueness about you that like when people see you, they're like, wow, that girl's different or that boy's different. Like there's just something about them that just like, you light up a room when you come into it. Like, look at this light coming out of this wand. It's like, I don't know if it's like in the way you do your hair or the way you put your outfits together, just the way you carry yourself, but you're just like this very charismatic person, group number 3, that people just want to be around. Like, you magnetize people to you with your personality and just your uniqueness and just everything about you. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So you're very generous, group number 3. And I believe that's like a really good quality for the fact that you're this kind of leader, kind of teacher, kind of mentor kind of person. And even if you don't take like an actual role as a leader, like you don't have on your resume leadership or boss or manager or teacher, that you're just that person in your family circle, in your friend group that people go to for advice. Like, you're the person that they call when they want your opinion on, oh, what should I wear tomorrow, or what should I do for my first date, or what do you think I should do for my application, and they run ideas by you. You're just like this really generous person, and you have these really great ideas and this way about you that people really respect what you have to say, and they really want to follow suit with what you do, because you carry yourself with such charisma and you carry yourself with such surety that people admire that about you, group number 3. Lay a solid foundation, beaver spirit. So, and we have 6 here and 6 here, which is really about a little bit out of balance and self-love. So you have all these really good ideas. You just really need to, and you're a really great teacher and a leader, and you really know how to have fun. Like, you're the girl that people want to go to parties with, or you're the boy that people want to go and hang out with. Like, you have no problem making friends. So you need to use that and harness that and that optimism and that creativity about you, and really lay solid foundations for what it is that you want to come into fruition, group number 3. And we have forgiveness, Bronwyn, 7. 7 is also a really spiritual number, and it says give with gratitude and grace and forgiveness. So I think that, and this is really tying in with that teacher leadership role, it's like people, when you show people forgiveness and when you show yourself forgiveness for the fact that you haven't maybe laid the solid foundation, maybe you haven't made a choice on where you want to go, maybe you haven't done all the things that you want to do in this life, but that's fine. There's plenty of time to do that. You need to forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings that you've had, because you need to love yourself to go forward. You need to love yourself to move forward in this plane and to make really strong steps in the future. And your ability to forgive others for their imperfections is going to make you a really strong teacher, a really wise person to look up to. I really feel like a lot of artistic vibes in here. So I don't know what it is that your true passion is, but if you'd like to drop it down below in the comments, I'd love to know, because I really feel like some designer vibes, some artists, some tattoo artists, some maybe web designers, business creators. Like, there's definitely some super strong business vibes, and I think that you have the fortitude to do this, group number 3, group number 3. You just really need to find somebody to help you. Basically, you need to find that friend, that person that is going to stick you to a schedule and make you accountable for doing things every day. Me and my sister are starting a business. She is this person, okay? She is the lover. She is the light. She walks into the room and she lights the motherfucker on fire because she has this energy about her. She's just the caringest, most loving girl. But the girl, she's not the most business savvy. She's not the most driven when it comes to like putting herself on a schedule. That is me. I'm the stick in the mud, stick up my butt, like driven person. So together, like, we mesh really, really well. And I feel like you need to find that stick up their butt, maybe not like in a rude way, but you know, like the really organized friend that's going to keep you on track to go after your goals. And rebirth, Isis. So, and this is coming under like this creative idea and lay a solid foundation. So if you can put the roots down to lay that foundation for that idea that you have, that creative talent and ability that you have, and set it in stone and find that person to help you, forgive yourself and forgive others, you're gonna have like this mass transformation. Look at her. She has this light coming out of the crown of her head, like a very idea-oriented, creative person. And you're gonna rebirth that. You're gonna like create something really amazing, group number 3. You just have to believe in yourself and actually take the steps to go for it. Even if you just take 1 step a day, it's better than no steps a day, and you're still gonna get there. And the more steps a day you do, the faster you'll get there, but definitely don't burn yourself out, because you're this lit up, beautiful, creative soul, and if you do too much at once, you're gonna burn yourself out, and it's gonna really take that sparkle out of your eyes, and I don't want that for you, group number 3. So definitely keeping a balance between that. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Yes, very spiritual. So I believe that you're definitely going to break the chains of your family, group number 3, and a lot of self-limiting beliefs, destruction. Maybe there's a lot of chaos in your family or your friend group, group number 3. I'm not sure the exact situation, but this is coming up under forgiveness and gratitude and grace. When it comes down to it, we chose the family that we wanted to be born into because there was a lesson that we wanted to learn. So if we can forgive anything that we hold negativity towards in our heart, knowing that there was a lesson that we needed to learn from that, that we wouldn't be the people we are today if it wasn't for those hardships, then you can break the chain and forge a new future, like rebirth. You're going to forge this new future for you and your family. And like I said, 333, that's super powerful, super spiritual. I suggest looking it up, the meaning of 333, on YouTube, and there's a couple of videos. Also, you can just Google it, and there's really long descriptions of what that entails, and it's a really powerful spiritual number, group number 3. So along with this creativity, I feel like you could definitely be a spiritual teacher as well. And even if it's not in a formal role, definitely within your family and friend group, and it's gonna really light you up to be this this really powerful person that forges their own path in this world and doesn't, or unapologetically be themselves. And you should unapologetically be yourself, because I can tell from this reading that you're a really awesome person. And then priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Yes, you have priestess energy. There is already people who look at you with admiration. They look at you and think, wow, that's what I want to be like. I wish I could command that attention when I walked into a room. They see that creativity, that uniqueness about you. There's just something different about you, and they look up to that. So harness that energy, step up into that role and be a teacher for others, be a mentor to others, be a mentor in your family. You can break the chains of these self-limiting beliefs, the negative self-destructive patterns, and you don't have to follow what was put before you. You can forge your own way, and you're already doing it in subtler ways without even realizing it. I have a feeling that you don't dress the way your family necessarily does. You don't maybe listen to the same music. You maybe don't take the same courses in college. You didn't follow the path that was accepted or laid out for you. So I think that's a good thing. There's a reason for that. Look at that with respect. Forgive yourself. Forgive them for they wanted for you what they thought was going to keep you safe because of their own childhood and their own ways that they were brought up to believe you have to survive in this world. But you don't have to succumb to those beliefs. You can create your own beliefs and rebirth yourself into this really confident, really amazing human being that's going to light this world up. So step into your priestess energy, group number 3. And let's see what kind of things you can create. That's all I got for you today, group number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. If you like this video, please like it. If you have any comments about what your creative talents are or what it is that lights you up inside, please comment down below. If you'd like to be updated with new content, I do at least 1 card reading a week, 2 yoga videos a week. Please subscribe below and ring the bell notification button to be updated. Thank you and have a good day. Bye. All right, group number 4, welcome back to your reading. This is a reading for your hidden gifts and talents, and you picked group number 4, so you have this yellow citron stone, which is really about zest and vitality and love for life and this usefulness about you. So let's get started with your reading. We're going to start off with some tarot. We have a 2 of Pentacles. Interesting, she has a yellow dress on. The 9 of Pentacles. King of Cups. And what is this? The 10 of Swords. So right off the bat, I would say you're a very abundant person, group number 4. You have this ability to really balance your work and home life with your social life. You have this ability to really see the good and bad in things, especially with this King of Cups. It's like a very emotionally mature person. You're a very calm, collected person that cares about other people, probably pretty empathetic, but not empathetic in the way that you're going to allow the whole world to crush you into smithereens. 9 of Pentacles is very abundant. It's like reaping the rewards of your work. So you're the kind of person who knows when to work, when to play. You work really hard, but you don't overdo it. You still have time to enjoy life, sit back and enjoy the finer things. And with this everything is fine card, this is like when people take on a bajillion things and they're like, oh no, it's fine. But literally they're getting crushed by the weight of all the things that they've taken on because they don't have enough time to handle it all. You got this in reverse. So I really feel like you're not that person. You've got this. You are very good at delegating, at knowing when to rest and knowing when to grind. Let's see what else you have. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. Yes, optimistic for sure you are. I really feel like you're a very emotional person, very caring, very loving, and very nurturing. Like, she's tending to her garden. She's got this little bird friend helping her out. She's got all of this abundance around her. And her, she's juggling these two things very well. And then the King of Cups is like the king of the ocean. So there's lots of water, and then starfish, water. So very emotional, very abundant person. You have the ability to look at something and see how it's going to affect you and somebody else. You're really good at multitasking, really good at delegating, and really good at seeing potential in people and in situations. I feel like you might be a little bit extravagant. Like, you definitely like to dress up and take part in the finer things in life. Group number 4. No, and that's definitely not a bad thing. Like you said, you are the master of balancing, for sure. Time to heal. Snake spirit. Like I said before, with the cups and the starfish, there's lots of water. It's very emotional. So it's like, you have something, especially with this everything is fine card. Stuck on here because of my nails. Something that you haven't dealt with because you're too busy making the money, doing the grind, having fun and enjoying the finer things in life, that it's like there's something that you need to heal, or either that or you're a healer for others. You stumped me, group number 4. The other readings were just like, it's like there's something that's just not adding up here. Something that's just, let's get some clarification here. Mastery, 44. '44 is about foundations. It's like laying the solid ground. You have people to back you up, and you have the work ethic, and you have the mindset. You're open to the possibility of things. You have this emotional maturity. You have this really good ability to juggle and delegate. And that's going to give you the ability to master it, is what you are going after. She has books and musical instrument in this card. So I don't know, what is it that you are looking to master right now? Or are you the master of it, group number 4? Are you a musician? Because if you are, your words can be very healing to people. And they can be healing to yourself. Pouring your soul out into a song can really help to heal not only you, but others. And books. Are you studying to do something right now? I really feel with these cards that you are going to master whatever it is that you're going after right now. Because, like I said, you have this ability to delegate and balance things in your life. And you have this ability to both enjoy life and know when to go after things. Independence. Under time to heal. Ooh, so maybe because you're so skilled at time management and mastery, and you come across as this really emotionally mature person, you don't want to accept help from others, and you have this like proudness about you where you're like, I don't need help, I don't need anything from anybody. I'm the master of my own destiny, which is really good. But also, like, you have this independence. Like, you ain't asking for handouts. You're not borrowing money. You're not paying it back. You're not asking for special favors. Like, you're the kind of person who's forging their own destiny. Interesting, Lilith has a snake on her head as well, and I believe that Lilith was in the Garden of Eden, but she wouldn't submit to Adam, and that's why they cast her out and created her in the light of a demon. And this is also the number 11, very magical. We have 55, 44, and 11 here, so it's like, you are a magical person, for sure. You have everything it takes, but you need to maybe let your guard down a little bit and heal the wounds that you've repressed. You're pushing them down to forge forward, but they need to come up. They need to be released. They need to be healed, and then you can move on. And your independence is both a blessing and a curse, because you're going to get so much out of life by being self-sufficient, and it's definitely one of the best qualities you can have, but you still need to be able to let down your guard and let people in. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is coming under mastery and infinite possibility. Well, what would you do, group number 4? I've got a lot of leadership, like a lot of these readings, like leadership's coming up, and I just feel like with your talents to delegate, and you're like a very organized person, that you have a really good talent for being in a leadership role as well, especially with this independence. Maybe a boss, maybe you're going to start your own company. Help others see their own potential, maybe like a what's it called, like a life coach. Like, you have emotional maturity, independence, very organized. You love the finer things in life, and you can master anything you put your mind to. Very headstrong kind of person. Like, no one is going to tell you that you cannot do something. And they're never going to be sad if they do, because you're going to prove them wrong. I really feel that from you. And I think that you can do whatever you put your mind to, group number 4. So you just have to have this trust. I just feel like innately you have a trust for yourself, regardless of what people tell you anyways. Like, what would you do? So what are you going to do, group number 4? Please comment down below if there's something that you're going to school for right now, or if you're apprenticing for something, or you're starting a new business, whatever it is that you're going after. I'd love to know what it is, and definitely let me know if it works out for you, because I have a feeling that there's like a 99.9% chance that you will get it, whatever it is that you go after. Like, you have this zest and joy for life. Like, you're not the kind of person sitting around moping about the past, feeling sorry for yourself about what went wrong or who said what. Like, you're like, whatever, I'm gonna put that behind me, I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna forge my own destiny. And then this last card here, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. And this is coming up under independence, everything is fine, and time to heal. Yeah, so definitely, like I said before, super good quality to have, that you're independent and you're sure of yourself, and you know how to delegate, and you know how to balance and do everything that you need to get done. I feel like this reading is definitely for someone I know. I'll be interested to see if this is the pile they pick. But like, you also need to take a little bit of time for yourself even like 10 minutes a day, and go within. So maybe meditate, or just like be open to other people, like letting other people in or going within and healing, because you got 2 healing cards: time to heal, retreat, rest, and be held, deep replenishment. So don't forget, on your journey, with all of this forging that you're doing, with all this creation that you're completing, with all this magic that you're making in the world, like really strong business person, that you don't forget to love yourself, that you don't forget to reward yourself and replenish yourself, like get a massage, take a bath. Don't put your relationships on the back burner, and completely forget about them in your quest to achieve mastery, because you will achieve it. I have no doubt in that. You just have to be able to balance it a little bit with your social life, your love life, so you can really have that healing within. That's all I have for you, group number 4. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please comment down below. Please like this video if you liked it. Share it with anyone you think would gain value from this video. And subscribe if you haven't already to be updated with new content. I do card readings every week as well as yoga videos. So thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good one.